Come on in, come on in. As usual, have a seat. I made the popcorn this time, so you know what I'm saying. You can sit down and relax. And today we're going to be watching Scary Compilation 59. I guess there's going to be some crucial ghosts and stuff running around in there. So without any further ado, y'all, let's go ahead and check the vibe out.
Reddit user NoTel is alone at his aunt's house when something really creepy is caught on camera. NoTel writes, "Tell me I'm not the only one who sees it. I'm house sitting for my aunt who is out of town and I'm kind of freaking out right now." This is what he caught.
I don't know if I'm seeing or tripping, but check this out. So this is my aunt's son's room, right? There's no one in here, right? Nothing. Closet. Nothing. Got a nanny camera in here. All right, now tell me, right on the monitor here, tell me that doesn't look like someone standing in the room. Like,
Like I've checked, like went back and forth 3 times, and
There's somebody in that room, brother.
so, okay, nothing, right?
Could it be a shadow on the thing?
Next to the toy dinosaur, a shadow-like figure of what looks like a small child can be seen standing in front of the desk. Now at first glance, it may seem like a random shadow that's being cast, but if we look closely, the shadowy figure is clearly obstructing the view of the orange toy lying on the table. It also seems to be blocking part of the desk, suggesting it's a solid figure. Feeling creeped out, NoTel continues to record and captures this.
I do not.
Homeboy shaking. What's your name? Notel? Notel. Tell a priest.
I have an idea.
Notel should tell a priest, I'm telling you.
All right. Okay, I saw a ball in the other room. I'm gonna go grab it.
Not a very scientific investigation there, is it?
Okay. Make sure it's clear. All right, let's see how this goes. Okay, all right. There is definitely something in there. I
That's your the little boys, whoever the kid is, that's
Understandably,
the
NoTel
imaginary
is too
friend.
afraid to go back inside the room. After throwing the ball and seeing that the camera is actually functioning, he runs away, feeling more scared than before. Now it's worth mentioning that the nanny cam seen in the footage is unable to record video. Therefore, whatever's being shown isn't pre-recorded, but rather live footage of the room as we see it. There has yet to be an update on NoTel's situation, but for now, I'll leave it to you to decide as to whether or not something paranormal is happening. Ghost or not, You be the judge.
I don't know what that is, home skillet, but whatever it is keeping an eye on you, no tell.
A family takes a trip to a theme park and encounters something pretty terrifying. On June 2nd of 2022, Noor Ifrina Rosni had joined her husband and son at a Malaysian theme park located in the state of Johor. During the time she was there, Rosni recorded every moment of the trip.
It's a cute
The camera's
kid.
attention was mainly focused on Mohammed, her son. Not much else stands out in the video except her child. That is, until later in the trip, when Mohammed is seen on a ride without his parents. It's this video in particular that has left viewers unsettled. I'll play the clip first before showing what exactly was captured. That being said, see if you can spot anything unusual about the video.
There he is with the kid.
Now, in case you missed it, if you pay close attention to the passenger next to Mohammed, you'll notice that as soon as the cart spins around the coaster and comes back to the camera, the passenger is no longer there. The child that was right next to him disappears. Mohammed's mother immediately noticed the missing boy after the second spin. Now, as some viewers have commented, it could be that the child had hid below the seat when the cart was out of sight. But if we pause the video at a certain point, we can see from a certain angle that no one was hiding underneath. To make things even more creepy, when Mohammed's mother asked him about the boy he was riding with, he seemed to ignore the question as if he didn't know what she was talking about. If he didn't know that someone else was riding with him, then what exactly was caught on camera? Could it be that something paranormal was caught? Or was something else captured? Unless more information comes to hand, this video remains a mystery.
Okay. Is it me or did he look like he was talking to that little boy? And furthermore, how come they don't mention that they put him on there alone? Don't you think the plausible explanation for the story would be, well, we put him on there, he was by himself, and then bam, and then the little boy disappeared. So then, did they put him on there with a little boy on there, and the little boy fell off somewhere? But to me, it looked like he was talking to that little boy. He was looking at him. Of course, when they showed a picture of him alone on there, looks like he was looking at his parents. And the face didn't look like his neither. It looked like a really swollen up face. It didn't look like the same kid that was sitting there with the mother at all, did it? Something is fishy there. Something is bumbo-clot fishy.
A motorcyclist is cruising on a hill
I've seen this
when he
one
finds
before.
an abandoned house sitting on top. He proceeds to check out the place, feeling a bit scared, as he can't help but feel an ominous vibe surrounding the property. Little does he know that something utterly horrifying would occur while exploring this place. This is what he caught.
I've seen this one before. You could tell he's scared by the way he's breathing. If I'm going to be that scared, why would I go in there?
This is terrifying.
No, yeah, why would I go in there? Who gets off on scaring
Oh my
themselves
god,
like
look at the
that?
size of this bedroom.
Massive walk-in closets and thing.
Holy shit, this is scary.
Oh, this is scary. Let me walk down some dark
Dude, this is
hallways.
how horror movies start.
See, I would go in there blasting music, man. Hey, party in the place. Party in an abandoned building, So whoever is in there or whatever is in there know I'm coming. Stay out of the way. Just exploring.
Oh my god, it's so dark in these rooms. Dude.
I don't know what's in there. Let me stand at the edge of the window. You know what I mean? Anybody could just run up behind him and go, "Shoop."
Oh, fucking heebie-jeebies, dude. Dude, that dark room. I kept feeling something was gonna jump out at me. What's down here?
Oh, what's down here? May I just walk down?
Hello?
So what you gonna do if somebody said hello back at you? What you gonna do? Huh? What you gonna do?
Hello?
Ask them if you could come in?
Sleep, go, horse, dog, pig, snake.
Once I see them writings, I know something psychotic is upon the scene.
Gay sheep, goat, horse, dog, pig, snake, bird, hermaphrodite.
Don't make no sense.
Oh man, this. Dude, I think I hear somebody.
And you're still
I
standing.
hear something.
Get out my bumbleclad house. Stumbling and falling all over the bloody place.
Naturally, as anyone would, the motorcyclist leaves the property at once, feeling totally spooked. Most viewers believe that whatever was thrown had to be done by a poltergeist or something paranormal, as the general atmosphere of the place seems to suggest this. Then again, a few believe that it could have been a homeless individual who was using the house for shelter. Whatever the case might be, there's no doubting that the encounter itself is pretty scary. It isn't known if the motorcyclist will be coming back to explore this place further, but given what occurred, it seems highly unlikely that he would. As always, what are your thoughts on this? Is the house
I actually saw the second part of this. The guy did go back to that house. But when he went back there, the whole house was all graffitied up and it was boarded up and he looked in or something like that and it was totally destroyed. Like totally destroyed, you know? But come on, dude. You know somebody was in there. It was no poltergeist in there. There was somebody in there, man. The house is a pretty decent looking house, even though it's abandoned, you know, and it's close to the city. Of course, somebody wanted to be living in there. And most homeless people, when you go into those places, and they're scared of you because they don't know what you're going to do. They don't confront you right away. They're going to throw stuff to scare you off, you know what I mean? Unless that homeless person is out of their mind on that juice or something. They're not going to attack you. They're going to hide, you know. It's
inhabited by a supernatural force, or is something else inside? Feel free to share what you think down below.
yeah, a human being. It's something else.
This
It's a
next
human
video was
being.
posted on a YouTube channel which only has one video. The video in question is the one you're seeing. However, there's something very odd about this footage. This video was posted 14 years ago, and still, to this day, people can't seem to explain it. Right from the start, we can see what appears to be a group of friends hanging out inside a room. Not much happens at the start of the video, but when one of them plays their guitar and another begins to sing, something pretty creepy is captured. This is what was caught.
Κλείπ μία χορδή. Θα πειράζει, πάρε ένα
Άρα,
πράγμα.
που ξημιά μαλακιά.
Τράπετε.
Που ξημιά τραγούδι του δρόμου.
Ένα τραγούδι του δρόμου.
Εκεί. 1, 2, 3, go.
Jamming.
Έλα ρε μαλάκα, πάμε.
Did you see that? Somebody was just standing there. Boom. Bumbleclad.
As the camera points to one of the friends, we can see behind him at the window of what looks to be a person staring inside. They appear to be observing them as they perform their song. Although having an audience is something this group would appreciate, I'm sure they would prefer having a different kind of audience. Whoever, or whatever this is, appears to have no face and seems to lack movement, which gives the impression of being dead. Yet, even more scary is that it suddenly disappears as soon as the camera pans back to the window. Now that's creepy. But, of course, what do you think? Ghost or not? I'll let you have the final say. What exactly was captured in this footage?
Okay, here is my theory of that, and I have one. They're South American, it sounds like. Now, in South America and the Caribbean, when I was growing up, they had these glass doors that it wasn't smooth. It was sort of a bumpy, but not like big bumps, like little bumps all over the place, right? And it was like, and some of them used to be greenish, bluish. Now, we had one on our door at one point, and if somebody stand behind the door, they look just like that. They look just like they don't have a face. They look like they don't have a, you know what I mean? And the person seemed to be half naked. Tropical weather. I don't think it was an apparition. I think somebody was standing there watching them. And you're going to say, well, how come they didn't notice? They were so engrossed in what they were doing, and they're not expecting somebody to stand out there. So that's how peeping Toms work, right? They know you're not going to know they're there, so they're there. Like, somebody could be standing behind my door right there, and I don't know. You know what I mean? Now, I'm more hyped up because I'm watching this stuff. So if I hear creak, I'm going to turn around. You know what I mean? But generally speaking, if I'm just sitting here watching something funny, I wouldn't think there was somebody there, so I wouldn't know. You know what I mean? I've had people, I've lived in places where people walk by the window and stop for a minute to light a cigarette and stuff. And I didn't know they were there. Until they said, man, you didn't see me standing outside the window? No, man, I was doing something else. So taking that into consideration, and also taking into consideration that in the tropics and in that part of the world, they have that specific type of glass. That was way before tinted glass and stuff came into play. But they have this type of glass. It's kind of like a stain type thing, but it's not smooth. So I'm assuming somebody was watching them. You know, could it be a thief? The music could have got a drunk person there? And they said when it panned back, he was gone. He just had to walk away because it looks like it was nighttime. So if he just walk away, he just like disappear into the dark, because especially in South America, we don't have a whole lot of lights around the place. You know what I mean? So anybody, even if you're wearing a white shirt, you could just dissolve into the dark. Ooh. Just call me Sherlock Jumbie.
If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com. That being said, let's get back to the video. A child is woken up late at night and does something that has left its parents completely disturbed. This footage was taken in the middle of the night when all of a sudden this happens.
Oh man, that baby gonna fall. It better not be one of them baby falling things. It says Papa. Oh. No, that's not possible.
Somehow, the child maintains a perfect balance as it reaches out towards something. Viewers believe that it's reaching out to a paranormal entity inside the room. Whether it's malicious or not is unknown, But given the dangerous situation the child is in, some believe that a sinister presence was responsible for the child's behavior. Although we don't know for sure if it's something paranormal, the piercing scream of the child is without a doubt pretty chilling. Not much else is known about the video, but the footage itself is enough for us to know that what happened that night is beyond strange. Like with most videos, this one has yet to be explained. Let me know what you think about this one.
Okay, he said, let me know what you think about that one, that last one with the baby. Hey, somebody call the priest of sport. That they don't need to like sprinkle some holy water on that baby or splatter some. They need to dip that baby, baptize that baby in some holy water, all right? Because I don't think anything was in the room. That baby's a poltergeist baby. Come on now. That baby looked like it's like what? 2 or 3, and that baby standing on the top of a crib handle, the bar, with the hand out like this. There's no way a kid have that kind of a balance. There's no way a kid have that, unless that kid is some kind of a superhuman or something. And the idea that it's a sinister thing, if it's a sinister paranormal thing, they would have pushed that baby down already. They would have pushed that baby down. So why would he have the baby balancing perfectly there? No. That baby needs to go to church. They need to take that baby to church. He need to be baptized. He need to be communed. He need to be confirmed. He need to go to confession and say 1,000 Hail Marys, because that baby ain't right. Oh my goodness, come back for the next one, all right? If you like the dark, this is the place for you. Poltergeist baby, come on now.